Have you ever stared at a Linux terminal and just felt lost? Like you're looking at the control panel of a spaceship. It's powerful, yeah, and kind of mysterious, but it can also feel completely impenetrable. Well, guess what? Today, we're changing that. We're going to turn that intimidating screen into your personal command center. Let's dive in.
Right? It's just you and that cursor. No buttons, no menus, just a blank page. And for a lot of people, that's where the anxiety kicks in. But what if I told you that blank space, that's not an obstacle, it's actually an invitation?
That's because the command line is a conversation. It is the most direct, most powerful way you can talk to your server. There are no filters, no graphical interfaces getting in the way. It's just your instructions and the machine's immediate response. This is where the real control starts.
So, let's frame this as a story, okay? Imagine it's your first day as a junior system administrator. Your first task? Just figure out where you are. This is all about getting your bearings and exploring your new digital world.
So you're in. You've logged in. You see that blinking cursor. Before you do anything else, you have to answer the most basic question any explorer has, digital or otherwise. Where in the world am I?
Meet your digital compass, the PWD command. It stands for Print Working Directory, and it does exactly that. It shows you your exact path from the very top of the file system. Usually you'll land in your personal home directory, which is kind of like your own little office on the server. All right, so you know your coordinates. What's the next logical step? Well, you look around, right? See what's in your immediate area. What files and folders are right here with you?
And for that, you're going to use the ls command, which is just short for list. But, just typing ls is a bit basic. The real magic happens when you add an option, like ls-l for a long format. This gives you a much richer, way more detailed view of everything that's in your current directory.
Now, that wall of text might look a little scary at first, but it's basically a full biography for every item. Let's break it down. That first column, that tells you if it's a directory, that's the D, and then all the permissions, who can read, write, or run it. Then you've got the owner, the group, the file size, when it was last changed, and finally, the name itself. See? Not so bad.
Okay, you know where you are. You can see what's around you. Now what? Well, it's time to actually start moving through this digital city of files and folders. And you do that with the cd command, which stands for Change Directory. Simple enough, right? You just type cd and then the name of the directory you want to jump into. And if you need to go back up a level, cd ... is your ticket. And boom, with PWD, ls, and cd, you've basically mastered navigation.
All right, our junior admin is feeling pretty good. They know the lay of the land. But now, the first real mission drops. The call comes in. The server is running slow. It's time to switch from just exploring to actually troubleshooting.
And this is the moment every admin faces, new or old. The system isn't acting right, and you suddenly have to become a detective. You gotta pop the hood and figure out exactly what's causing the trouble.
The whole game, when you're troubleshooting, is connecting the dots. Like this piece of wisdom from a seasoned sysadmin on Reddit points out, you don't just look at things in isolation. You figure out how a network port is connected to a specific running process. And to do that, you first need to see what's running in the first place.
So, where does our detective work start? With the ps command. This shows you all the processes that are currently running. If you use the options AX, you get the full picture. Every single process on the system, whether it's tied to a user or just running in the background. This is your complete list of suspects. Now, PSAX is going to throw a ton of information at you, a huge wall of text. So how do you find the needle in the haystack? This is where you meet your new best friend, the pipe. That's that vertical bar symbol. It takes that massive list from PSAX and funnels it straight into another command, grep. And grep acts like a search filter, showing you only the lines you care about. It's brilliant. You're combining simple tools to create a super powerful command.
So, think about it like this. PS gives you a photo, a snapshot in time. But top is a live video feed of your server's health. It's like a heart monitor, showing you in real time which processes are eating up all the CPU and memory. When a server gets slow, this is almost always the first place you'll look.
So, you found the culprit. You've used PS or top to spot the misbehaving process. You'll see it has a unique number. It's process ID, or PID. So what you do? You take it out. You use the kill command followed by that PID and you shut it down. It's a direct, effective solution.
And just like that, our admin has put out their first fire. First problem solved. But, being a great admin isn't just about fighting fires. It's about fireproofing the building. And this is where we get into securing or hardening the server. So what exactly is this hardening we're talking about? Well, it's pretty simple, really. It's the process of reducing all the ways a bad guy could potentially get in. Think of it like going around your house and systematically locking all the unnecessary doors and windows. You're making it a much tougher target.
And the difference it makes is just night and day. A default server? It might have weak passwords, network ports just wide open to the world. A hardened server, on the other hand, locks things down with a strong firewall using IP tables. It enforces complex passwords, and it uses super secure key-based logins. It's a fortress.
A huge part of building that fortress is controlling who can touch what. And for that, you have the chmod command. This little tool lets you decide exactly who can read, write, or execute any given file. You can use simple letter-based modes, or for really precise control, you can use numbers. Each number is a code for a specific set of permissions, giving you total control over your file system. And when it comes to network traffic, your #1 tool is IP tables. Seriously, just think of it like a bouncer at a club for your server. It checks every single piece of data trying to come in or go out, and based on the rules you set, it decides whether to let it pass or kick it out. It's your absolute first line of defense.
Okay, let's just pause for a second and look at the incredible toolkit you've just put together. You've gone from staring at a blinking cursor to being an admin with some real power at your fingertips. Let's just quickly recap your new abilities.
We can basically break it all down into 3 jobs. You've got your tools to explore, PWD, LS, and CD. Then you have your tools to investigate, PS, grep, top, and LSOF. And finally, your tools to control, kill, chmod, and IP tables. You can find your way around, diagnose problems, and lock your system down tight.
So, that blinking cursor. It's not intimidating anymore, is it? It's a canvas. It's a direct line to the machine, and you've just learned the language. The journey from zero to hero is done. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build, fix, or secure next?